Many people hear the word test and they get anxious. They even start to panic and end up either failing or doing poorly. Can you see how doing poorly actually starts with getting anxious? Well, what exactly is test anxiety? I'm Dr. Ben Bernstein. For the last 40 years, as a performance psychologist, I have worked with students who are anxious about tests, and I have trained them to reduce their test anxiety and improve their test performance. Watch this video to the end if you are suffering from test anxiety and poor test performance. If you think the test is causing your stress, what if I were to tell you that your stress is actually coming from how you are reacting to the test? Let me show you what I mean. Over all these years, many students like you have come to me and said, Dr. B, tests make me anxious. So what do they do as I show them this? So I say, you're telling me that this is making you anxious? Yeah, Dr. B, tests make me anxious. Wait a minute. This is a piece of paper. It has the letters T-E-S-T. You're saying that this is making you anxious? Yes. Wait a minute. It's a piece of paper sitting on a desk. What you're actually saying is that it jumps off the desks and starts choking you. And then they start to laugh. It's a piece of paper. It's not causing your stress. Your stress is coming from your reaction to looking at this piece of paper. What's happening is that when people get anxious about tests, there's actually 3 different reasons that they get anxious. Again, it's not about the test. It's about their reaction. I'm going to call them unproductive reactions. The first is just physical. They tense up. Their heart starts beating rapidly. They hold their breath. That kind of reaction, how could that possibly be helpful? If you're all tensed up, you won't be able to just simply read questions. If you have test anxiety, it's absolutely necessary to look at the different stress reactions you have to taking tests. And there are 3 basic differences. One is that you react to tests in a very physical way. You get all tensed up, your heart starts beating rapidly, you can't breathe. That's a physical reaction. The other stress reaction to tests is to lose your confidence. I can't figure it out. I don't know what to do. I didn't study enough. All of that. Stress reaction, anxiety. The third stress reaction people have to tests, which causes their anxiety, is they get distracted. Distracted when they're studying, so they can't really study well, or distracted when they're taking a test. Somebody moves, somebody coughs, the lights go on and off. Whatever it is, they get distracted. They lose concentration and focus on the test. Those are the 3 different stress reactions to the tests. What's important for you if you're suffering from test anxiety is to start to identify which stress reaction is actually getting in your way and to recognize that this is not a problem, it's simply a habit. So what I mean by that is if you have a test coming up, just tune into yourself. Are you getting physically anxious? Well, then you need to learn tools to calm down. Are you feeling like I'm not going to be able to perform and I can't do it and your self-confidence starts to tank? Well, then you need the 3 tools for learning to regain and to keep your confidence. Or are you starting to get concerned that, gee, I can't even focus on my studies and then I get into the test and I'm all distracted? Well, then you need to learn the 3 tools for staying focused. These are tools that are time-tested, scientifically driven, that make up the model, the training model that I have developed over 40 years. You may ask, Dr. B, how do you know all this? Well, let me tell you, when I was a student, actually when I was a young child, I had severe performance anxiety. And no one actually ever helped me. They said things to me like, it's all in your head. You'll get over it. You'll grow out of it. None of that happened. And I had to find for myself how to understand what was going on and how over years to actually move myself out of performance anxiety so that I could perform at my best. Then I started working with people like you who had performance anxiety. And actually not just test takers, but elite athletes, surgeons, lawyers, dentists, people who have to operate under extreme amounts of stress. And for some people, taking a test is an extreme amount of stress. And I wanted to find a way to train people what they needed to do so that they could reduce their anxiety and perform at their best. There's a scientific relationship between anxiety and performance. Too much anxiety, you can't perform well. Not enough, you're not even interested. But just the right amount just keeps you perked up and keeps you motivated. So I've created a model that does all of this, that's comprehensive, that will give you the tools that you need in a way so that you don't get anxious. All 40 years of my clinical work and 50 years of teaching have gone into this course. It's called Crush Your Test Anxiety. And I recommend that you register for the course. The link for the course is in the description. And if you stay till the end of this video, I really appreciate it. And I want to give you a 25% discount. So when you register for the course, don't forget to use the discount code CYTA25. I'd also love to hear what makes you anxious about tests. So put that in the comments. Thank you.